Welcome back to the 2018 Icebreaker Invitational, as we are moments away from getting the 17 and under championship tipped off here on SUV TV. This matchup will feature the Georgia Stars taking on Team Wall here in 17 and under championship bracket action. Moulay Sissoko and number 25, Jalen Gibson, to tip it off for Georgia Stars and Team Wall respectively. It is the Georgia Stars that will have the first possession. McGowan's in to Sissoko. Sissoko guarded by Jake Vanderheiden. Vanderheiden came up with a game-winning block there in the semifinals to get Team Wall into this position. He'll have his hands full guarding Sissoko. Sissoko scores first for the Stars. That shot changed and bothered by DJ Burns. Sissoko with the rebound. Now here's Trey McGowan. McGowan's inside to Burns. Burns can't get the shot to go. Alluded to it in the game prior to this one. This Georgia Stars team, a ton of size, but it's also some of the versatility and ability to move by their big men that makes them so impressive. You got DJ Burns and Moulay Sissoko in this starting lineup. Jordan Mecca and Stanley Eze haven't even gotten off the bench for the Stars yet. They're two big guys that you'll be able to see as the game goes on, but a wealth of interior talent here on this squad for the Stars. And a not too shabby guard core to complement them as well. Trey McGowan and Marcus Watson, just a couple to name a few. The aforementioned Watson can't get the three to go. Sissoko, offensive board. Second jump hook, second make. Early 4-0 advantage for the Stars. Three ball, in and out. Shot off the mark for L. Ellis. L. Ellis and DJ Robertson, those are two guys from the guard spot that are going to have to score here in this contest. That last shot was denied on the defensive end. Coming back and scoring for the Stars on the other end there is Zimi Nokeji. So we're going to take a timeout. Team Wall, they were down 6-0 in the semis. They're down 6-0 in the finals. We know how the semis went because they're here in the championship. Let's see how they respond after this short break here from the 2018 Icebreaker Invitational. Mimi Wokeji with the bucket.
Check this out. Did you know that you can have all kinds of delicious food from your favorite local restaurants delivered right to your door? I know, I just blew your mind. All you have to do is go to choices2you.com. Choose from a list of great local restaurants, pick what you want right from their menu, and Choices to You will deliver it to your home or office. It's that easy. Get real restaurant food from the places you love delivered right to your door. Choices2you.com. Eat out without going out.
Back out of the timeout, a 6-0 advantage for the Stars. Team Wall has to get a little bit more giddy up in the step. And obviously, it's just a few minutes in, so no need to panic. But at the same time, you don't have a bunch of time to waste. As the Stars can get up in a hurry, the same way Team Wall can if you come out and can't get points on the board early on. That floater off the mark for Ellis. Rebound by Wokeji. Now here's McGowan. McGowan has that one go off of his foot. Here's Sissoko. Back out to Watson. Watson left open momentarily. Here's Burns. Can't get the short-range jumper to go. L. Ellis tight ropes that baseline. Now gets it to Robertson. Robertson pass to Marion Holmes. SWAT team. DJ Burns with the block. Wokeji will circle it back out. Hand it over to McGowan. Burns, he faces up. Crosses over. Now spin move. Big fella. Talked about the agility of these Georgia Stars big men. It's not just brute strength. Pretty sweet feet shown there by DJ Burns as he sets that move up nicely and makes it 8-0. Baseline drive for Ellis. Has it poked away. And Burns tried to keep it in bounds, but it will be last touched by the Stars. Couple substitutions coming in for Team Wall. It'll be number 30, Chester McCoy. Catch and shoot. Vanderheiden off the mark. Ball's loose, picked up by Sissoko. Now here's McGowens. McGowens to Wokeji. Wokeji challenges McCoy and gets the layup. Contest by McCoy. Wokeji able to get that one to go off the window to make it now 10-0. It's Vanderheiden. Can't get that mid-range to go. Sticking with it, there was Marion Holmes. His layup attempt wouldn't go. Lid won't get off the rim right now for Team Wall, but if you can get more looks like they did there in that last possession, Vanderheiden had a good mid-range look, Marion Holmes with the offensive rebound, then you'll be in a much better spot. Sissoko unable to keep that foot inbound, so it'll go over to Team Wall. See McGowens get that one ahead to Wokeji, and that's just length versus length. And Wokeji able to use his to get the deuce. Still a 10-0 ball game. Shot off the mark by number 20, Zay McLean. McLean, a player to keep an eye on. When he came off the bench there in the previous contest, he had a stretch where he scored at least 6 straight. I want to say maybe even 8. Not to mention making a cluster of plays on the defensive end that really helped reverse the tide for Team Wall as they were stuck in a rut to start that last game. They could use McLean to have a similar impact here as they're still scoreless here as we come up on the 11-minute mark. Robertson just sort of flipped that one up to avoid the traveling violation. McGowens by himself, 2-hand slam. Trey McGowens out of Hargrave. It's now 12-0. Stepping there on the baseline there was L. Ellis. So another turnover. I've seen enough of this Team Wall team to know a run is coming. The thing about it is you want to make sure the run isn't too late, that the hole isn't too deep. Right now it's been all stars and they're not even rolling on all cylinders yet. But this Team Wall team is much better than a 15-0 start after that Trey McGowens 3. They're better than facing a 15-0 deficit here early on. Who's going to make that stimulus play? Could be a block, could be a steal, could be a charge, could be a jam. Who's going to make some sort of play that this team can feed off of and sort of start reversing things? 3-pointer on the way for Robinson. He submitted a candidate for that turning point. Score now 15-3. Wokeji into Sissoko. Sissoko has it knocked away by McCoy. And just that quickly, Trey ball knocked down by the Stars. Marcus Watson gets on the board. Makes it 18-3. Back tap there by McGowens, right in the hands of Burns. Now here's Wokeji. Wokeji kicks it to the corner. A wide open McGowens for 3. Layup. 21-3. They find McGowens in transition, and the Stars are playing like their namesake right now as far as this game is concerned. You see Wokeji with the push. Yeah, Sissoko right there to his right. No, he's looking for McGowens in the corner. Has time to set, make a sandwich, and then launch a wide open 3 to knock it down. 21-3 all Stars so far in this one. See the skip pass there over to Robinson. He hit that 3 to get Team Wall on the board. They can use more of that. So we'll see what this lineup can do. Also, they've got to try to find a way to get Jake Vanderheiden going. Not a guy that you necessarily have to call sets for, but when these guards start doing what they do and collapsing the defense, he's a willing and open shooter. oftentimes. They got to get him more involved and also get off of that 3 points that they've been stuck at for the past few minutes. Pass inside to Sissoko. He's down too deep. That could be trouble. McCoy able to use that length to bother that. That's the first jump hook miss for Sissoko so far in this contest. I think he matches up better. McCoy matches up better with Sissoko than Vanderheiden, whom they had him on early on. Speaking of Vanderheiden, he's inside. Sissoko smacks that away. They get it ahead to Marcus Watson. Watson. Nice job of getting back and challenging by L. Ellis. Only thing is there were only 2 Team Wall members in the mix. You had 4 Georgia Stars running with it. Blocked away by Sissoko. Got the first one. Going after the second. He can't get it as Zay McClain tips that one up and in. Waiting for McClain to make his mark. Watson, 3 on the way. Short, front rims it. Here's Robertson. Pass ahead to McClain. He'll have to go to the line and shoot 2. So nice job of getting behind the defense there by McClain. So he will head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. If I'm Team Wall, I'm looking to slow this thing down. Not slow it down as far as not being able to get up and down, because I think with their guards, the more they can push and get up and down and try to get some quick buckets, I think that helps. When I say slow it down, get more free throw opportunities. Make this thing more of a 10 to 12 point deficit versus the high teens and the 20s that they faced early on. Here's Watson. Bull in the China shop. Beats his way to the rack and puts it up off the glass with a nice, just enough English to be able to get the roll. 25-7. Robertson, jump step. Little OC, but gets his own rebound. Working again. That one blocked away by Burns. You got 3 guys of that size that can cover ground like the Stars do. It can be a handful. Different players, different dimensions, but your GHSA, your Georgia High School state champion in 7A, the Meadow Creek Mustangs, those outside of Georgia might not know a ton about them, but they had a front court in Corey Hightower, who's headed to Detroit, Amari Kelly, who's a Duquesne commit, as well as Jameer Chaplin, who will be entering his senior year, I believe. But their length made them such a potent front court that they were able to defeat Norcross High School there in the state championships and had one of the best defenses in the state and in the country. Similar defensive impact for the Stars here so far in this one when you look at Sissoko, DJ Burns, as well as Wolkeji there in that front court. 25-7. Here's Watson. They get it into Sissoko. Sissoko, aggressive on the catch. Quick spin move on McCoy, and he'll go to the line. Now, one last footnote, if you want to see how impressive that Meadow Creek defense was, check our SUV TV YouTube channel. Just search Meadow Creek. You'll see a collection of archives from this past season. A very impressive defense, to say the least. Sissoko at the free throw line. Front rims that one. If your Team Wall, you can't get it all back at once. You got to chip away, chip away. If I'm Team Wall, then I'll take better. But if I can go into the half down 15 or less, I'll consider it the glass being half full, given the slow start and the way this thing had ugly early potential. If you're Team Wall, you like to be able to cut the gap even further. But I'm just saying, in terms of getting it bit by bit. Transition attempt there for Vanderheiden. Can't get it to go, but a good look for him. He won't keep missing. Now, it's 6 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the first half. Jordan Mecca, number 21 for Georgia Stars, has checked in. Remember, I kind of noted that substitution. McGowan's ahead to Watson. Watson's guarded by Jeremy Robinson, who just checked in recently for Team Wall. Watson hit with the turnover, so it'll go over to Team Wall. I believe they got Watson for a travel there. I didn't see it. Vanderheiden knocking down the jumper there along the baseline. Watson gonna try a three. Misses that one badly. Ball's loose. And we'll see who it was off of last. It'll be Georgia Stars basketball. McGowan's directing traffic. Gets it to Burns to go to work there on the elbow. Burns to Wokeji. Back inside to Burns, who's guarded by Gibson. Open man in the corners, Wokeji. He'll try a three. Splash. Zemi no KG out of McClay. Pushes the Stars' lead to 19 points. Skip pass. Marion Holmes inside to Gibson. Gibson trapped along the baseline. He'll throw it off the foot of DJ Burns. Nice take there. That's L. Ellis out of Mount Zion. That's more of the Ellis that I'm used to seeing. Makes it a 17-point game. McGowan's fouled inside. Gibson clean up top. I think Jeremy Robinson got him there on the floor, so that'll send Trey McGowan's to the free throw line. McGowan's out of Hargrave. Jeremy Robinson out of Paul VI. They're in that WCAC, so not really going to see back down out of either one of those players. If your Team Wall, you want to see even a little bit more fight. The effort's been there. And as good as this Georgia Stars team is, I don't think their 15-0 run out of the gate and beating them for 16 plus the entire first half better than this Team Wall team. They got to show it. Marion Holmes goes baseline, takes it right at Jordan Mecca, and one. We all want to see a good game. We'll let the chips fall where they may. But now we're seeing Team Wall get back to their old self. As you see, Marion Holmes, that's chest to chest, and one. Can't get the back end free throw. We got a 16-point contest. We're under the 5-minute mark. Also in for the Georgia Stars, number 5, Mike Green. Burns doubled along the baseline, up top to McGowan. Now here's Green. Southpaw triple. Ice cream. Mike Green with the splash on the jumper. While they were high-fiving at that three, Gibson had got behind him, but Trey McGowan says, don't worry, I got that covered too. As you see, Green knocks down that three. You got Green and Burns sort of high-fiving a little bit. McGowan covers ground. He was at the top of the key when that ball first went in the air. He tracks it down and blocks that one out of bounds. Here's Ellis taking it right into the heart of the defense. Can't get that shot to go. Marion Holmes gets the loose ball. Robinson trying to get that one to McCoy. Jordan Mecca and knocks it out of play. Under 4 minutes remaining. Ellis weaving through right jerseys, flips that one up off the window. 17-point game. McGowan over to Green, tries to get back-to-back threes. Mission accomplished. So you got to contend with the size inside. Try to stay in front of McGowan's Spot shooter Mike Green coming in and splashing back-to-back threes. It's a 20-point game now. Gibson has that first shot blocked. Got it back out to Ellis. Ellis can't get the three to go. Burns with the rebound. Here's McGowan's. Pass intended for Jordan Mecca. Ellis catches him sleeping. Gets from point A to point B in a hurry. Now, if you're Team Wall, you didn't want to start off as slow, but you're picking things up. If you're the Stars, certainly can't rest on your laurels. Because as quick as Ellis is, for him to get from virtually baseline to baseline that quickly, no resistance, he's going to eat that up all day. 17-point game now. Burns faces up. Shot fake, gets the step on McCoy. Good recovery there by McCoy, as well as help on the inside by Gibson. McCoy, too much air under that pass. Okeji steals it away. Goes to Burns. Burns, too strong on that one. Okeji follows it up. Gibson spinning inside, takes it right at Burns. Burns, arm straight vertical, still able to block that one. Stars coming the other way. Green wants it on the other side of the floor. He's already got 2 triples. They'll work baseline for the floater and flip that one up and in. Mike Green just making it look too easy. Trying to split the defense is Ellis. Will they give him the continuation? I think they will. Thought I saw the ref signal and one, but the foul was on the floor. Three off the mark, rebound by Green. Also into the game, number 3, Coleman Boyd. Stanley Eze seeing his first action of the contest. He's number 15. Inside, Mecca leaves that one just short. Trying to get it back, he does, over to Eze. Green still calling for it. Catch and shoot, tray ball. Misses his first one of the game. He's got 8 points so far. So multiple opportunities there. Stars unable to come away with points. Marion Holmes pulls them to within 19. So Green has knocked down a few jumpers. He's already receiving shooter identification as soon as he touches it. Coleman Boyd also in that category. Got a timeout here by the Georgia Stars. We'll take one with them. They lead by 19 here as we come up on a 30-second mark in the first half.
Introducing Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Sports Motion Analysis, powered by Dartfish, giving parents and young athletes frame-by-frame feedback on how to minimize injury and maximize performance. Upload your videos, visit our clinic, or let our specialists come to you. No matter the sport you play, Children's helps young athletes take their game to the next level.
Back out of the timeout. Coming up on some of the last couple possessions here in the first half. Say McLean chases that one down and we'll go to the line. McLean misses the first. Points coming at a premium for Team Wall here in this first half. Want to be able to take advantage of those freebies. Gets the second one to go. Green kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. That one won't go there for Xavier Valley. Good if it goes. Robertson at halftime. So it's an 18-point lead for the Georgia Stars. We'll see how Team Wall comes out of the gates there in the second half. We'll be back with more 2018 Icebreaker Invitational here on SUV TV.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath.
Sexton goes step back, fadeaway three.
Oh,
Colin Sexton!
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one Titan. Now hustling it toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks.
Welcome to second half action. 17 and under championship game coverage here. The Georgia Stars, as Malay Sissoko gets his first block of the second half. Marcus Watson, weight room move there against Jake Vanderheiden. Makes it 41-21. Sissoko with the block on one end, Watson with the finish on the other. Watson, the player whose size there at the high school level, has drawn comparisons to Mitch Richmond. Strong player to say the least, but Vanderheiden answers back on the other end, and his shot's worth one more. The triple makes it a 17-point game. Vanderheiden, a very good semi there against Team Charlotte. Trying to turn things up here in the championship. DJ Burns just continues to put on a footwork and agility clinic for any big fella watching this game. Baseline cut off by Sissoko, picked up by Burns. Now here's Watson. Watson has KG running with him. The alley, can't get it. Watson saves it, but right to Robertson. Robertson gets to step on the two big fellas, has McGowan there. Gibson tries to follow. Gibson gets two big fellas in the air, and they will rule that it's on the floor. So he wasn't able to go back up and establish that in the process of his shot. This Georgia Star seemed hard out to get that pump fake first time around. You see he gets both of the big guys in the air. Foul on the floor, so they got it along the baseline. Catch and shoot, another one. This one's off the mark for Vanderheiden. Tried to get back-to-back threes there, couldn't get it to go. Here's Watson. He'll try a three of his own. No good. Marion Holmes scores for the rebound. Vanderheiden finish that one, left hand, left side. And we have a 16-point game. McGowan's to Nokeji. Nokeji for three. I don't think he's missed one from three yet. He's only taken two or three, but he's knocked them all down. Pushes the lead back to 19. KG coast to coast. Marion Holmes. This is to Robertson. Robertson, skip pass over to Ellis. Ellis got that one up over the outstretched arm of Nokeji, swishes it through, back to 18. He tries to get the three back on the other end. No good. Marion Holmes with the board. Here's Robertson now. Ellis turning the corner. Had that one knocked away by KG, but he knocked it off of Ellis. Watson back to McGowan. Extra pass, a wide open Watson in the corner. Cannot get the three to go. Wide open Vanderheiden. Slaps the glass and wonders. Tells the ref, how was that not an and one? Took a lick across the head there as he slapped the glass and made it a 16-point game. Burns thought about a little high-low there with Sissoko, got a three in the key. Three-second violation there. Sissoko was camped out, was waiting on that high-low pass in from Burns. Took a little longer, so they'll turn it over. That could make it a 13-point game. Vanderheiden hustling. Had it knocked off of his hand. Crucial point here. Even though there's 12 minutes in this game, plenty of time left, Team Wall needs a second wind of sorts. I think if you can see this deficit get down to 13, it puts you in a much better position to kind of feed off of that and see if you can get a spurt to possibly even cut it to single digits. They cut it to single digits. I think you'll see a totally different Team Wall team for the rest of this contest. You've seen them in spurts. But if you get this thing down to between 9 and 13 points, I think it'll change the complexion of this ball game, aside from just the math of it. Robertson can't get that one to go. Miscommunication there on the outlet. Ellis picks it up. He leaves it just short. McGowan's. No, KG can't get that alley to go, and it's going to be last touch, they say, by Marion Holmes. Green gets the defender in the air. Now gets it to Sissoko. Back to Green. First three-point make of the second half. Green, 3 of 4 from three-point land. Marion Holmes floats it up. He'll take his three-point play the hard way. Cortez Marion Holmes out of Northside Christian Academy. Marion Holmes, man, he hasn't sat for much of this game. He's played for the majority of it. He's had to contend with Sissoko and Burns on the inside, not to mention Okeji. A little bit of a hybrid. He's done more on the wing than he has in the interior here in this contest outside of crashing the glass. But he's got to run with him. Then you got Mecca and Stanley Eze coming off the bench. And Marion Holmes has been in contending with them all for the majority of this contest. But Sissoko hits you with another little baby hook on the inside. Lead back to 18. Gibson turning the corner, blocked by Nokeji. Ellis picks it up, spins, loses the handle. Nokeji to McGowan's. McGowan's takes off and slams it home. Took off from outside the paint on that one as he gets the jam. That one lost out of bounds. We take another look at that jump. That one was about 2 feet outside the block by Trey McGowan. Young man couldn't even stand on his feet after he finished that one. 20-point game. Under 10 minutes left to play. Green misses a three. Green misses. DJ Burns doesn't. That one swatted in by Burns. Score the points for Jalen Gibson. Gibson, good work on the inside. And to Sissoko. Sissoko gets Gibson in the air. Sissoko showing a variety of moves on the inside. Ellis the other way, beats Green and lays it in. Okeji. He's been so efficient here in this one. A nice shot there for Marion Holmes. Well, I've been impressed with in this game with all that he's had to do. Still having the energy to score and make it happen on the offensive end. Battling with DJ Burns on the inside now. Green, he'll try a three-pointer. 4 or 5. Actually, take that back. He's 4 of 6. God, he missed one a couple possessions ago. He's 4 of 6. DJ Robertson answers back by creating space, nailing down the mid-range jumper. Back down to 19. Green in the corner. Misses that one. Sissoko with the offensive board, loses it on the way up. Burns thought about passing it out, says, man, I got just enough space to be able to work. Puts that footwork to use again for the score. Zay McClain, the tip. Green tips it. They try to chase it down. McGowan's has it. Goes baseline and fouled on the play. Trip to the free throw line coming up here for Mike Green. So a 24-point lead now for the Stars. Vanderheiden on the inside takes it right at Jordan Mecca, is able to lay that one in with the left. Kick ball called there on Zay McClain, as you see Green trying to work that one into Burns. Burns tries the J off the mark. Rebound by Robinson. Gets it to Ellis. The alley. McCoy back rims the oop. Burns on the block. Going at McCoy. Shovels it off to McGowan, and McGowan. Trey McGowan will head to the line. .46-70 score. Another two there on the teardrop floater, courtesy of L. Ellis. Mecca wants it on the block against McCoy and said they get it to Burns. Burns to Coleman Boyd. He's just been more focused on kind of getting others involved. Like that young man there, Jordan Mecca. Coleman Boyd says, look, I know I can shoot the ball. I'm trying to keep this big fella, Jordan Mecca, happy on the inside. We got plans here this summer as well as during the high school season, as the two Mount Bethel Academy teammates connect there on that last diamond dunk. Take a look at our Icebreaker Invitational instant replay. Coleman Boyd, pick set, go ahead and roll, big fella, and you know what you do from there. Jordan Mecca says hello to the defender on the inside. McLean right at Burns, sticks with it. Stretch during that semifinal win where Zay McLean was he just played like a man possessed. I mean, he was rebounding, getting steals, scoring, had 8 straight points at one stretch. 3 straight and ones. Now, on one of those and ones, I think he missed a free throw. So, yes, I do know 3 straight and ones doesn't amount to 8 points for any slicksters out there. 50-74, catch and shoot, Vanderheiden. Can't get that one to go. Boyd, pass ahead to Mecca. Mecca continues to punish the Riverview Park Activity Center rims here. Stanley Eze with the board. Mentioned Mount Bethel. He's a member of that program as well. Won the state championship in the GICAA. And they will be a GHSA participant next season. Zay McLean with the and one. The thing about Mount Bethel, the high school home of Coleman, Boyd, Jordan Mecca, and Stanley Eze, is that even though they waited until this upcoming season to be a part of the GHSA, they played a very solid schedule against GHSA schools there in Georgia and the Atlanta area this past season. So that transition shouldn't really have to be much of a transition at all, as they've already been playing against a good bump. Boyd, all's well that ends well, has it poked away a few times, but sticks with it, flips it up and in. Oh, pretty play there by DJ Robertson. You mentioned the footwork of DJ Burns on the inside. Here you see the crafty, speedy guard, DJ Robertson, leaves Boyd, splits through 2 defenders with the crafty footwork, and then a nice little kiss off the glass. Under 3 minutes left to play. Robinson takes that away from Eze and is fouled on the floor. As Eze commits the foul on the floor, he had no intentions on giving that bucket up after Robinson was able to take the cookie. Marion Holmes, mid-range, he misses. Chester McCoy does not. Green tries to get that done inside the perimeter. Coleman Boyd waits, his first 3-point attempt of the game. Can't get that one to go, and Robinson didn't let that one go after Jordan Mecca tried to save it, so it'll still be Georgia Stars ball. Green has that one knocked away. Jump hook by Mecca inside. Boyd plays Wolf and steals it away. Green, a wide open 3. That's been a layup for the most part here in this game. Why stop now? He's got a handful of tray balls here as we approach the final minute of this one. Robertson, another impressive and one. Some of that firepower from the guard spot that I talked about earlier with Team Wall. Each time he's made these moves, he's had multiple defenders around him. And of course, a line of defense waiting. Toward his body, nice little finish there in traffic. Coleman Boyd has that one blocked out of bounds by Chester McCoy. Nice defense there by McCoy on that play. We have entered the final minute. Nice take by Xavier Valley out of North Clayton High School. Created a little bit of space with that off arm. A nice little two-step there for the lay-in. Steal by McCoy. McCoy loses the handle. And so that is going to do it. 83-61. Your 17 and under gold bracket. Believe this is the Big Ten bracket. Your champion, the Georgia Stars. Thanks for joining us here on SUV TV. One more championship broadcast coming up. It'll be the Southern Kings taking on Team Wall.